I started by adding pay by bank transfer as a new way to buy connects. I duplicated the existing payment info model and adapted it for manual payments and added currency and exchange rates so we can handle multiple regions properly. I created some manual payment options in Django admin and created a serializer and endpoints that only returns active manual payment options. On the front end, Windsurf used that endpoint to show available bank transfer options and included a calculator so users can see exactly how much to send in their local currency. One connect equals $1, so the math stays simple. I also wired up the submission endpoint, marking manual transactions as pending approval instead of auto-approved like card payments. Since manual payments need review, I built an admin interface. I exposed an isTUF boolean to the front end so only admins can access it. The admin UI loads pending transactions, shows the payment screenshot, and requires the admin to type the transaction ID to link the manual transaction with the bank payment. Rejecting a payment requires a reason. Approving it fulfills the transaction. I added a manual payment decision table, a report system that works for transactions, posts, and connections, and a notification system that triggers only when a report decision is made. To avoid tight coupling between apps, I used signals. A manual payment decision creates a report, which immediately creates a report decision because we already made the decision when creating the manual payment decision. And then this triggers a notification. I then built a single notifications endpoint that returns everything the front end needs in one request, nested report data, decisions, and transaction details, so the UI stays simple. Next came appeals. Users can submit an appeal on a report decision, but only one at a time. Appeals also have their own decisions, and approving an appeal creates a new report decision instead of mutating the previous decision. I also prevented appeal loops by marking report decisions that were created as a response to an appeal, so users can't appeal forever. Admins now get a full reports dashboard. Reports show the reported item, all previous decisions, and any appeals submitted. Appeals are fetched separately to avoid over-nesting data. Admins can approve, reject, or dismiss reports and appeals, each requiring a reason. Every decision creates a notification